So I'm just going to make a real quick video here of us at the very beginning. We just got on the road. So we just got on the road for our trip to California, up the PCH to Seattle, and then back through various anarchy to get, to come back home. Here's everybody. Everybody's here.
Yeah.
Mike's here.
Yeah.
Mom's here. Everybody's here. We're here. There's even the dog. So this trip almost didn't happen. We had a variety of problems right, like the week or two before. We kind of found out the trailer wasn't in the shape to make the trip, and while we were trying to make those repairs ourselves, it became fairly evident that they were going to go past what we had capability of doing in the time that we had allotted. So we found a RV place. We're going to say it. Prosser RV, you want to be there. They bailed us out in 2 days. I couldn't really believe it. So got basically the running gear for the trailer completely replaced. So right now the 16-year-old is now in charge of the first phase of driving. It's going to be a lot of state roads. What's he doing now?
Why?
There's a dog on the side of the road. This is why.
It was still vertical.
Yes, but it's not a good place for a dog that's not on a chain or under any form of control. So anyway, we're on our way. A lot of state roads at the beginning, and you're going to be a little bit back and forth, and then, but eventually in the last half of the day, we're going to be on the I-80 heading west. We're stopping tonight at Grand Island, Nebraska, the KOA there. So get ready to slow down. You don't have brakes. Slow down. 16-year-old driving. He hasn't put a lot of time with the trailer on, so we're a little.
I think this is actually one of my first times.
Okay, so we're a little concerned.
We have the oak red button.
Oak red buttons in the back. So in case, so that's the trailer control is in Dawn's hands. It's supposed to be 104 in Nebraska when we get there. And we're in a pop-up tent. So we're going to see how this goes. And maybe we'll make some more videos later. So it's 10:45. All right, here we go. I'm gonna act like a professional YouTuber. Professional. I am professional. All right. It's about 11 o'clock on the first day. We are going through western Wisconsin. And the reason why I'm saying something about this, let's see if I can. It won't let me switch. So it's 11 o'clock on the first day. We're in southwestern Wisconsin. And if you've never been in southwestern Wisconsin, it's gorgeous. I'm going to turn around and see if you can. I don't know if this is actually coming through or not, but yeah, it's corn, it's hills, it could be a lot of places, but it's western Wisconsin. So obviously now we're down in a valley, and so it doesn't look nice, quite as nice. Everything is going fine. We've had the trailer wag once, which surprised us all, and we've been adjusting the brakes because we have a fancy controller now. It's hooked up to Mom's phone, and she's the one in control of the panic button, and it's been a really nice ride so far, though. Matt got done with his stint, and so now it's Mike, and I'm still in co-pilot seat. It's moraines. If you're familiar with driving through moraines, that's what we're doing now. So short little ups and downs and that type of thing. Weather's gorgeous. I mean, it's supposed to get to 105 in Nebraska today, 104 I think. But right now we were outside, during the last gas stop, and it was absolutely fine. A little warm, but who cares? All right, we might do another video update in a little bit. Google has got us way off in the middle of I don't know where. Cornfields and rolling hills, countryside. It's got us in farmland, that's for sure.
Take the next right onto County Road West.
County Road West. I don't think W means west. Well, I guess it might normally mean county west, but
17 miles.
this is County Road W, not County Road West. But we're going west on County Road W. All right, well, anyway, so I wanted to as far as the views out here. I mean, you probably get this, in any number of places in the United States, but it's fantastic views for agricultural and so a rolling moraine, and so to me, this when we get to western Wisconsin, I've always liked the look of western Wisconsin. It's varied. It
Half a
offers.
mile, turn left onto County Road I.
It offers a, kind of a. It's not boring. Let's put it that way. If you're in flatland, seeing a cornfield in flatland, it all looks the same. But in Wisconsin, it all looks a little bit different. Now, why would it be taking us on this? But okay, it's kind of like an adventure. Hey, Google, take us someplace where we don't know what we're doing and we don't know why we're doing it. Thank you, Google. Anyway, this is about 11 o'clock on the first day. We're just kind of going wherever Google tells us to go. Okay, southwestern Wisconsin. Reached the end of Wisconsin State Road 11. And now we should be coming around to the Mississippi. There it is. You can always tell it's the Mississippi when it's a gigantic bridge.
That is a very cool bridge.
That is a very cool bridge. This is just east out of Dubuque, Iowa. And we're going to cross. Ooh, that's all right. There's your Mississippi River. Pushing up coal. Yes, that is cool. Very nice weather right now. So.
Welcome to Iowa.
Roar! So my sister outlaw, or my wife's
sister.
outlaw sister. Yeah, my outlaw sister. No, a sister outlaw, because an outlaw sister would be like someone who's pretty ill, but a sister outlaw would be, because you say it's sister-in-law. So Maria is my sister outlaw. Anyways, long story short, her dad had a thing that every time they crossed a state line, you had a state lion, and the lions would roar. So we've kind of picked it up as a habit. So, welcome to Dubuque. Welcome to Iowa. So, here we are, and now it'll get a little bit more civilized than, because we were taking, I wouldn't say back roads, but state roads in Wisconsin, and now it's going to have us on a little bit more main roads in Iowa. So, when we see something else interesting, I'll make another video. We are in Iowa. It is right about noon central. I should see where we switch over to mountain time. I don't remember off the top of my head. Obviously, it isn't Kansas or Nebraska. It's still got some roll to it, but obviously we're flattening out. Kind of a cool road, some cool scenery. Kind of, American agricultural. Everything's pulling fine at this point. We don't have any issues that we know of with the trailer. It's a little jerky, but it kind of depends on the road, it seems like. That's about it. It's just, it's like picturesque landscape for, if you're looking at Iowa. Lots of cows, a lot of corn, beans, all that stuff. So, well, as soon as I see something else, interesting, I'll make another video. So, all right, here we go. My son is an expert video editor, so I can make all sorts of mistakes, and he's gonna fix them all. So I look good, and I don't stutter, and I don't make weird. He's gonna be he's an expert. Okay, maybe he won't, but I'm gonna pretend like extra.
It'll be funny if I don't.
Oh, okay.
It'll be funny if I don't.
Okay. Okay, so obviously we're bouncing around here. All right, so we're about 60 miles east of Omaha. So far, the ride's been pretty uneventful, no big deals. It's 103 out now, but we're sitting in air conditioning, so that's cool. Sat down and looked up. Okay, so weather for when we get to Grand Island, Nebraska. It's going to be hot, but we're going to be getting there about 7:30 to 8 o'clock, so it'll start to cool down. But now weather.gov says thunderstorms. We have never spent a night in this pop-up camper. We've had it up. We've stepped inside. We went, this is nice. We've never spent a night. I have no idea if this thing is waterproof. My wife says, I forgot the waterproofing.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Zoom in on me. We're all gonna die.
We're gonna get wet. That's even worse. No. Anyway, so we'll find out.
It'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine, according to
Everything
Dawn.
is a growing experience.
Yes, it's a growing, very, very wet growing. Oh, great! Listen to this. We're in Tornado Alley.
What?
The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Washington County, southeastern Dodge County, northwestern Douglas County, northeastern Saunders County until 5:30 p.m.
So,
At 4:43 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Nickerson, or 6 miles north of Fremont, moving south at 15 miles per hour.
well, we have internet and we have
miles per hour wind gusts and
that's severe thunderstorm, which is the worst thing in the world unless you're in a tent.
No, we're in a camper.
We're in a tent camper. Got it. That makes it better. So anyway, that's where we are. That's what we're doing.
And that's what we're gonna deal
Yeah.
with.
So just for the kids' sake, this area of the country is, I think it's called Tornado Alley. Nebraska. Anyway,
Kansas.
Oklahoma, Kansas.
We're
Yeah.
not in Kansas.
We're not in Kansas. We're not going to fly away with a witch. Okay. Anyway, there we go. There's your update. Mike's going to edit this so I look good.
Assuming we live.
Assuming we live, yes. I think we're going to live. We just might be wet.
I don't.
So, we just had the National Weather Service come over the radio, and that just to our northeast is a thunderstorm, and they're saying golf ball size hail in our area. Well, another 10 miles to the northeast. But right now we're trying to determine as to whether or not we're going to cross into its path, because it's going to cross into our path. We just don't know if we're going to get past it before it crosses I-80. There you go. The next video shows us with a smashed windshield. There it is. I should be facing straight west right now. So, and it's moving south. So at some point in time, it crosses I-80, and then their cars be, fewer windshields. Okay. So this is actually a couple minutes after the last video. Obviously, we're coming up to Omaha, and that thing is
Massive.
very big. It's very big. Well, it's a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are big, which is kind of cool because we're used to lowland thunderstorms, and I think that's the first highland thunderstorm I really have ever seen. It's cool that you can actually see the thunderstorm because of the clear air underneath it. But we're coming up the Missouri River, which will put us into Nebraska. How soon? Is that the state? Yep, here it is. There we go. State sign. Say it, Google. Oh, Google's not.
Roar!
Welcome to Omaha. Yeah, I think we're way ahead of it. If we were way back there where it said it on the weather app, we'd be in trouble. But we're going to be past that thunderstorm before it comes any place close to I-80. So, no golf ball sized hail for us. So, that's our drama for this video. Okay, so we're, I believe, south and west of Omaha, and obviously we got past the thunderstorm without any issues. So we're faster than the thunderstorms. Jumped back up to 102 for a bit. Now it's down to 101. Obviously, it's almost 6 o'clock. It kind of feels like Nebraska, except for we haven't seen the cornfields yet because we're still in Omaha. we'll see what it looks like here in about 30 minutes. Pretty straightforward. Nothing altogether too intimidating at the moment. That's looking off to the, well, let's see, this would be about the west. Apparently they've got a line of thunderstorms and a front that's moving through, and we're going to be crossing into it at some point. But right now, I guess you can kind of see where the front is pushing through that line of clouds right now. But I don't know what it's going to do to us as far as in Grand Isle. I pulled up weather.com, or not weather.com, weather.gov, and they were saying rain about 10 p.m. tonight. But then, you know, they had these pop-up thunderstorms that were going through. One little factor we didn't really think about when we were doing this, you know, I thought the 102 temperature was going to be bad enough, but yeah. Okay, so here we are in the KOA in Grand Island, Nebraska. It was a good ride, a little long. The only real issue was 12 hours. It was a 12-hour ride, and after 12 hours, the car seat gets a little uncomfortable. The dog needed to go out, all that stuff. We've got the pop-up camper. This was our find last summer. It's actually, you know, it's functional. It needs to be a bed and AC, you know.
AC is important.
And AC is important. When we got here, it was still above 90. And I don't really require it to be cold. I'm not, you know, that sensitive. But, you know, it is nice to take the water out, the humidity out of here. And when you're in here with a dog and two boys, you know, 4 or 5 people in a you know, pop-up camper, obviously that really helps quite a bit. It's like a 2000, so we're not quite 25 years old, but it gets down the road. It got down the road with no problem. We didn't have any issues that way. As far as that goes, yeah, 25 years ago this would probably have been top of the line. It's got, you know, I can't complain. I'm not gonna complain because it's better than sleeping on the ground. And you know, the beds, 2 very large beds. I'm not gonna complain about that either. You know, the refrigerator is a cooler, which works really, really well. I don't know if anybody has seen those. We got that off of Amazon. Although Omo, whatever it is, works really well. Very pleased with that, and that's about it. So I'm sitting in AC in my pop-up camper. Actually, my wife's pop-up camper, but I'll claim it for tonight. That's it.